Assalamualaikum and hi to Madam Norishah binti Muhammad, our lecturer for FIN 553. In this video, my group would like to present about financial planning. But before we start, let us introduce our group members first.
Hi, my name is Amalia binti Ahmad Jafri.
Hi, I am Nur Amira Gadira binti Mat Aini.
Hi and Assalamualaikum. My name is Norishah binti Cik Yusof.
Hi, I am Nur Ilham Nabilah binti Muhammad Khairi.
And hi, I am Syazlina binti Kamaruzzaman.
This is Sarah. She is 35 years old, single mother and blessed with 3 kids. Sarah is currently working in one of the private companies with a monthly salary of 3,500. Due to COVID-19, she faced a lot of financial problems since her salary was cut 30% by her employers. Besides, she also had to apply for ISINA from her EPF account in order to survive during the pandemic. Now, she started to realize that all her savings were decreasing. So, she decided to plan her financial situation systematically in terms of consumer credit, investment and retirement planning, real estate planning, and also the future financial challenges that she will face. Now, let's go through one by one.
So, let's see Sarah's financial planning. Firstly, consumer credit. Consumer credit enables Sarah to purchase goods and services in advance and pay for the purchase over the time with the agreed interest. In this case, Sarah can use her credit card. It is also known as personal debt. There are 3 categories of consumer credit. For non-installment credit, Sarah can pay for the purchase at a later time in a short period of time. This kind of credit does not have monthly payments of a set of figures. Moving on, installment credit. Sarah can obtain certain amount of credit to spend for her purchases. It is usually used for a huge amount of purchase such as car loans and house loans. After that, revolving credit. Sarah can borrow money at a certain amount of money. This kind of credit card has set a credit card limit that Sarah can use at her leisure. The most common form of credit card issued is Visa and MasterCard. Proceed with the importance of consumer credit. First, Sarah can earn financial flexibility. It is very conveniently used. Second, consumer credit enables Sarah to enjoy substantial benefits. Nowadays, there are a lot of department stores that offer advantages of financing options such as low interest rates. Credit cards also often offer reward to the card holders to enjoy cashback and reward points. Third, Sarah can get an advance to satisfy her needs and wants. For example, she can use her credit card to buy her clothes. Then, we move to the risk of consumer credit. Access to credit makes the purchase easier to pay as it encourages Sarah to overspend, especially on the products she might want, but it is not necessary for her. Sarah will be bound to the interest payment. The interest rates are often highly charged. Besides, Sarah also exposed to the credit damage. It is whereby if Sarah misses her repayment of credit card and her ongoing debts, it will be recorded in her credit files.
Secondly, Sarah must have planning on investment too. Investment is one of the ways that she can be wealthier. It means putting out money to be sure of getting more money back later at an appropriate rate. It is because there are so many benefits that she can get if she invests. It helps Sarah to generate additional income, fund for emergency likely during pandemic, also ensure Sarah to reach her long-term financial goals. It helps her in wealth creation through appreciation of her capital over the time. Additionally, investment can help Sarah and her family for a better future of retirement. There are many types of investment. Sarah can invest in saving account, fixed deposit account, shares, bond, real properties, unit trust, and others such as cooperative and lembaga urusan dan tabung haji. However, investment also have some risk. Inflation risk will reduce Sarah's purchasing power as changes in the price of goods due to inflation affect investment return. Market risk will arise during the changing political and social conditions. Interest rate risk affect fixed income investment like bonds and shares. Business risk may arise due to a possibility of bad management or any factors that cause by the business to be less profitable. That is why Sarah needs to learn about investment option from trusted party so that she will not having much loss. Next, let's see the calculation on investment that I made for Sarah. If Sarah can save 100 a month for 30 years but not invest it in anywhere, she will have a saving of 36,000. But if she invests it with 7% return every year, she will get back the 130,000. It is much more worth it compared to putting her money under the pillow.
Thirdly, retirement planning. Sarah can apply this planning
to find out how much she needs to cover all of her expenses in the future. Retirement planning consists of several components. First, Sarah needs to identify her goals and analyze her current financial position. Second, she needs to understand her sources of income and make some investment. Thirdly, she needs to plan carefully about the future, manage and continue monitor the retirement assets. Since Sarah is the age of 35 years old, which is categorized as early midlife, it tends to bring a number of financial strains. That's why it is critical to continue saving. Next, the importance of retirement includes higher complications like medical. To support family members, since Sarah is single mother, the average lifespan is rising and she cannot keep working in the future. Besides, longevity of Sarah, the greater the potential the inflation, unstable market and Sarah's withdrawal strategy are the risk factors under retirement planning to Sarah.
Next, Sarah also should have estate planning. There are two components, which is will and faraid. Will is a document that Sarah can state her intention as to how her estate is to be administered after her death. For a Muslim, she can only distribute 1/3 of her estate through a will, and another 2/3 will be distributed through faraid. Faraid is a section of the Islamic law that deals with the distribution of the estate of a deceased person among her heirs in the accordance with Allah's decree in the Holy Quran. So, what is the importance for Sarah to do this estate planning? Usually, it can avoid family conflict, protect Sarah's children, and reducing tax. Naturally, no one wants to even think about the possibility of dying young, especially who has children. But if it happens to Sarah, this estate planning will help protect her children. Now we turn to the process that Sarah will go through for this estate planning. First, she must ascertain how much asset her own. Then she would determine how she wants her asset distributed. For example, Sarah can live in equal shares for all her children. Then decide on the means of transferring her asset. In completing the process, she must review asset planning regularly to avoid some problem later. Last but not least, the instrument that Sarah must have for estate planning is will, durable power of attorney, beneficiary designations, letter of intent, healthcare power of attorney, and guardianship designations. Therefore, by hook or by crook, she must do this estate planning.
Okay, now we're gonna move to the last infographic, which is future financial challenges. There are 4 future financial challenges, which are: first, carry balance of credit card; second, not saving enough for retirement; third, rise of cost of living; and last is no emergency fund. First of all, we need to know what is the meaning of future financial challenges. Future financial challenges are the obstacles that a person must or will face regarding his or her financial situation, which probably not smoothly go as planned. The obstacle can be in the short term and long term period of time. For the first challenges of carry balance of credit card, if Sarah uses a credit card, she might face a high interest of credit card if she is not able to pay on time. In this situation, she needs to be aware of all her monthly commitments, especially her own debt. She also can use the credit card only if she out of cash. It will help her a lot minimize the usage of credit cards. Okay, next, for not saving enough for retirement. Everyone wants to enjoy their retirement, so they need to have enough money. Due to COVID-19, Sarah once withdrew her saving in EPF account for Syazlina. That meant her saving account decreased. As for this, Sarah can try to join private scheme retirement, which is PRS, to help her enjoy the stability of life after she retired. Next is rise of cost of living. As we all know, cost of living such as food, rent, clothing, and are increasing rapidly most of the time. It will greatly affect those who are in low and middle class income, that includes Sarah. So, in order to handle this situation, Sarah needs to control and take care of her family spending, which she needs to prioritize needs instead of wants. Last, for no emergency fund, an emergency happens usually whenever we are not ready yet or occur at unexpected time. As for Sarah, to ensure that she is aware of the situation, she needs to use part of her income as an emergency fund for her preparations from rainy days, such as car accident or serious disease. She also can subscribe to any kind of insurance premium to give her a peace of mind, since she no need to worry anymore about the cost that she might face. In a nutshell, by planning our finance systematically, we will find that it is much easier for us to face unpredictable problems in the future. There is a quote that says that fail to prepare means that you are preparing to fail. As for Sarah, if she follows all those plans neatly, she will enjoy each of the benefits and can live peacefully without any worries.